So I'm Siddhi Gaur and I'm here to interview a renowned dance teacher, dance guru, author, and her dancer itself,
choreographer.
choreographer itself. So I'm with Meeta Mewada here. I would like to ask some questions to you. So, what inspired you to start learning this classical form Bharatnatyam?
It wasn't my idea at all. It was my mother's idea that my daughter should learn a dance. And at that time, there were many hurdles regarding learning dancing at that age. But my mother was very forward in nature, and she found one dance classes, and I started learning Kathak. But unfortunately the classes were closed after a year or something, and then I found another Bharatnatyam classes. um, Bhavna Ben Thakur was running it, and she was a very lovely lady. I liked her very much, and then I continued my Nritya sadhana with her.
So, how has your perception changed over the years as dance has evolved itself?
uh, Dance has evolved because change, parivartan, is the truth of life, truth of the world. And so there is, and we call it Shastriya and Paramparagat. The classical dance is Shastriya, but every guru and every gharana, every school has added something to it, and it has evolved since 2500 old Natya Shastra. We find many things in regarding dancing in that book, but it has evolved due to the circumstances, due to the invasion of the foreign things,
Invasion.
foreign invasions and everything, and many new things have come in it.
So, you have been learning and teaching for so many years. So, what part of the dance choreography or any favorite choreography that you have?
Yeah, being Gujarati, I'm very proud of our Adi Kavi, the ancient poet Narsi Mehta. And I have choreographed many of his poetries in Bharatanatyam form. And that is the new innovations I have brought in my teaching.
How do you balance tradition and creativity in your choreography?
Yeah, classical dance is based on the classical books like Hasta Muktavali or Natya Shastra or many other books like Nandikeshwar's mm, Bharatarnava and all, Abhinay Darpana. But it has taken many elements from the folk and other dance forms also. So there is a change in it, and change is inevitable.
So, how has teaching of this classical form changed over decades? So, like, what new it has brought?
See, anciently it was like Guru Parampara. The girls or the boys who learned dance stayed with the Guru at his house and do the regular chores while learning the dance forms. There was no fees or anything, but they used to provide him with the basic necessities of the life, and that way it was done. But nowadays, the children who come to me for dancing, 90% of them come for the certificate
Hmm.
because they get admissions because of this certificate in certain colleges and in certain what you say streams, and the learning of the dance, the motive behind the learning of the dance has changed.
So, what qualities do you look for in a dedicated student?
First of all, you shouldn't come here for the certificate purpose. If you love dance, then only learn dance.
So, how do you approach preserving classical authenticity in modern context?
See, we have to follow the books. If we don't follow the books, the dance would not remain classical. We cannot call it a classical dance if we don't follow the certain norms. We have to follow it. At the same time, we have to be open for the changes also.
So, what are some lesser known facts about the origins of Bharatnatyam that people don't usually know about?
See, Bharatnatyam they consider as a dance, but I consider it as a spiritual sadhana. Rather, every art form in our country was for the achievement of the goal moksha, liberation. Aesthetic bliss is considered next to spiritual bliss, but that concept is not known now.
How has socio-political changes like the wars and everything changed the perception of dance in the country?
See, people have started using the contemporary issues in dance forms. First, it was only mythology, mythological stories, or devotional stories. But nowadays, the social concepts are introduced in the performances.
Like you said, mythology. So, how does Bharatnatyam reflect Indian mythology and
Every dance reflects Indian mythology. You always find the stories of Shiva, Krishna, Rama in your performances. But some people like Kumudini Ben Lakhya or Ilakshi Ben or some other innovative persons like my Guru Sandhya Ben Purecha and everyone, they have started the innovations by introducing new concepts in the dance.
so what do you think like the international how is the representation of Bharatnatyam in international affairs?
You go to any country, you find classes for Bharatnatyam in that country. Even if you go to UK, US, Sweden, Switzerland, South Africa, I have found people learning Bharatnatyam over there, not only Indians. In my college, that is Bharata College of Dance, uh, one Chinese girl was coming to learn Bharatnatyam. So it is internationally known dance now.
So what challenges have you faced in the journey that you have gone on till now?
Uh, See, it has, I mean, the dance form has become a syllabus limited because of this exams, the institutes taking exams, giving marks. People are getting marks in that certificates, secondary certificates or the 12th standard on everything. So the purpose of learning the dance has become gaining the marks in 10th standard. So that I find very, I mean, very disturbing. It is very disturbing for me because whenever I teach something new out of the syllabus, the students always ask, एग्जाम में आएगा क्या? And I feel very sad about this thing that my children are not learning dance because they want to know the dancing, they want to know the traditional Indian classical dancing, but they learn only because they get marks.
So how is your personal view in like Bharatnatyam? How is it influenced your personal view?
Uh, Me,
Yeah.
it has influenced me. It has, made me very focused in my life, very disciplined in my life. I have learned from many gurus. From some, I learned the discipline. From some, I learned the depth of the dance. From some, I learned the spirituality behind the dance.
As we have seen like a decline in the classical culture, like more people are opting for hip hop and other dance forms.
No, I totally disagree with you because I have seen that other dance form depend on the classical dance.
So, what is like a ray of hope that is keeping it
No,
alive?
no, I am very optimist about classical dancing because I have seen that whatever you learn, if you go deep in that dancing, you become dependent on the classical dance at the end.
As you have also written a book on Bharatanatyam, what would you like to give like tips to the new bubbing students?
Whenever I talk about the book, some people ask me, डांस में theory भी होता है क्या? Because they know, they think that dance is only the physical exercise. It is not physical. It is very deep. It is like an ocean, and people should read the books and get the gist of it.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a fun and really uh, mind-numbing experience to talk with you about all this. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.